Hello everybody, Shotgun into 1000 and Pony for Duty. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we beat Volo to a pulp after his psychomatic intuition in wanting to change the world mainly for his benefit over what Arceus himself created. But we prevented him from doing that, and this episode we still need to seek out all remaining Pokemon. So we're going to quickly head back to Jubilee Village real fast. Because we need to actually get the last remaining legendary Pokemon that we have yet successfully been able to obtain. Bella! Hey, Bella! Have you heard? There have been reports that a huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt Coastlands and then just vanished without a trace. Well, my girl, you must tell me. You went to the Temple of Sinnoh with Volo, correct? What exactly happened? I see. In that case, the shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have once been banished to the reverse side of our world. I do believe this calls for a survey. The Cobalt Coastlands are pretty fast. I hope you have some idea where to look. Yeah, we know exactly where to look. On the trail of Giratina. And I'm wanting to have a look to see if other quests have appeared to have popped up. Bella, would you come with me for a moment? That's probably the wrong voice for Silene, but I do not care. Oh, hello. So you came. Bella, are you aware of why we named ourselves the Galaxy Expedition Team? I'm afraid not. As I expected. Allow me to explain. I am quite fond of liking things to stars. Linking. Such is how I describe the intellect and abilities of Silene and the others to our Patreons. When explaining our plan to move to Hishui, I told them our members were as bright as shining stars. Hearing this, one of our Patreons said to him, I see you have yourself a veritable galaxy then. Sorry, I'm just getting a t-shirt because obviously I was meant to put one on but I forgot. Perhaps to curry favour, the commander then said he would name us the Galaxy Expedition Team. That's not quite right, Silene. I also thought it was a fine name. Alas, the name will not live on forever. Once life here in the region settles down, the role of the Galaxy Team will end. And once we are no longer needed, it is only natural that our team will be disbanded. Are you okay with that? The important thing is that people live to learn in harmony with Pokemon in a vast land. Our name hardly matters. Is that not so? Silene promises. I will pass down the name of our team and tales of his accomplishments to all my descendants. Yeah. Now you understand where Team Galactic came from. We're known as the Galaxy Expedition Team, and it's like, yeah, we want to pass on the name of Galactic Expedition Team, but it's Team Galactic. I see. I suppose that does sound like something you would do, Silene. Well, forgive me for taking so much of your time. Please accept this as a sort of apology. A comet shard. Despite having fallen from the sky into this land, you have not once hesitated to help us. For that, I thought you deserved to know the story behind our name. I have high hopes for you for your continued efforts to help the people in Pokemon Higashui. Right, now let's go inside the Galaxy Expedition Hall to see if we actually got any quests popping up. Oh my god, more cutscenes. Oh, hey, never mind. I'd just been told that the foul plan Volo had concocted. Well, think no more of that scoundrel. Just another tale of passion burning too bright and consuming its bearer. That is what happens if you allow it to. But what of you? Are you making progress on with your, what do you call your studies of Pokemon? Surveying, was it? It's going alright. Indeed. Well, Hishui still holds more fascinating Pokemon. Shall I speak to you of one of them? Which Pokemon would you like to hear about? Yeah, you did not expect this, did you? She's telling you about the genie Pokemon of the Unova region, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. Ah yes, Tornadus. In every direction it flies, stirring up tremendous storms as it goes. When the blizzard batters the Alabasta Icelands, Tornadus may be around. Thundurus next. Now Thundurus, as it flies around, it fires bolts of lightning with every which way. When a rainstorm lashes the Cobalt coastlands, Thundurus may be about. And Landorus. Ah yes, Landorus, the Pokemon hailed as the guardian of the fields. It seems it can be glimpsed in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Perhaps you'd be so good as to catch it for me? Right. I know not why these three have chosen to show themselves. Perhaps the cause lies within the space-time rift? Or simply with their own whims? I suppose their stirring up storms and casting bolts of lightning may trouble you aplenty, but nature has need of such things. If you wish to know more, you'd best study the Pokemon for yourself. When you completed entries in your Pokédex for Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus, come speak with me. That means just catch the 3 Pokemon. It does not mean, oh, reach research level 10 or anything like that. Okay, there's no quest on the chalkboard. Right. So, we have our tasks ahead of us. We got more legendary Pokemon to obtain. Because if we load up the Pokédex real fast, we have caught successfully 234 and of course battled 235 because we battled Giratina. We are still yet to obtain Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, Giratina, and 4 other Pokemon. So where should we actually go and look first? The answer, we're not going to be bothering with any mass outbreaks or whatever. We're going to go to Alabasta Icelands first. Because we found out that that's where Tornadus apparently has appeared. But I'm not too sure if it only appears during a blizzard or it's just there full stop. If you're wondering where Tornadus is in Alabasta Icelands, he's literally found right in the open. Specifically around here. But I'm guessing you do need a blizzard to pop up. So, I do not know if that means specifically, oh, you need to keep resting in bed until a blizzard pops up, or you keep leaving the area and then coming back for the blizzard to appear. If it probably might help, maybe going for a blizzard when a massive mass outbreak pops up could theoretically help. Oh, hello. We got a mass outbreak of Sora. Might as well go and investigate on that. And if a blizzard pops up, we'll get tornadoes as well. Still no blizzard. Right, okay. Yep, no surprise. The Sora outbreak is there again. There, I'm just bringing up a search ahead of time. Just ignore these Ghastlies. Right, get off. Yeah. Right, just catch those two, sort of, just refresh them. Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. I was wanting to try and refresh them to see if I can actually get a shiny to pop up, but obviously it's not the case. Yeah, okay. So, for Tornadus, you need to specifically have it be obtainable while a blizzard is happening. So, if you have a massive mass outbreak happening in Alabaster Icelands, that can help because that's when a blizzard normally pops up. So, we will keep refreshing until maybe a massive mass outbreak or something. Oh wait, no, regular mass outbreak of mammal swine. Oh, did not mean to do that. Right, let's buy some more Ultra Balls because I probably will need a bunch. I'll also buy a few more Sticky Globs as well. Yeah, this is what you're going to have to keep doing, unfortunately. You're just going to have to keep loading the map and then leaving and then reloading it again if you do not get a blizzard. Okay, we got a massive mass outbreak in Alabaster Icelands. That's the perfect opportunity for me to get Tornadus. And like I said, it is found in Bone Chill Wastes area. So, I'm going to save right here, so that way I'm not wasting too much of my resource. So we'll head up to where the Alpha Glalie normally shows up, and there is Tornadus. If you want an easier opportunity, get rid of the Alpha Glalie so he's not tormenting you while you're chasing Tornadus around. Of course he opens up with a blizzard because guaranteed to hit when in a blizzard. Right, and then we'll bring in Heracross and just go for a rock smash, and it should finish him. Well, finish her, sorry. There we go. So now, make sure you got your sticky globs ready, because Tornadus, he's going to be really hard to hit. Who the heck hit me? Oh, was that actually Tornadus? Yeah, Tornadus is going to be a really, really hard Pokemon to hit. Believe me. Okay, I hit him. But we need to hit him a few times, actually. Just keep chasing him until he does his actual attack. Now, come on. Oh, God's sake, Laylee. Okay, we got a hit. Get a back strike. Okay, unsuccessful. Right, backup plan. Enter battle against Tornadus. Now, I'm going to open up with Liquidation. Yeah, he actually missed with Hurricane. I thought I was guaranteed a hit. Right, let's try... Actually, wait. Should I try hitting him again? Nah, best not, in case it results in a critical hit. We'll go for another Ultra Ball. There we go. That's one legendary Pokemon down. Now we've got 2 more to go. Oh, I was just about to get ready to like warp. Yeah, we're not... Actually, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's check the Massive Mass Outbreak while we're thinking about it. So there's a Pachirisu. Down, up ahead. The next outbreak we've got is a... Oh, Sora. But unfortunately, once again, none of them are a shiny. I really want to show what shiny Hisuian Sora looks like in game. Even though I did actually say. It should still would be really nice. But obviously, I don't have the shiny charm. And in order to get the shiny charm, you need to have not just registered every single Pokemon in the entire game in the Pokédex, you also need to have every single Pokemon in the entire game of the Pokédex have Research Level 10 specifically in order to get it. I am not joking. You need to hit Research Level 10 of every single Pokemon in the entire game just to get the shiny charm. It's tedious. It's a bit stupid, but unfortunately that's just what happens. Right, gonna fly up over to the next mass outbreak and then just quickly run down. Of course it's Bidoof. Why is it anyone other than Bidoof? Ugh. In fact, hearing the fact that somebody at one point, I do not get how they did it, but back when Bidoof was able to be used in a previous Pokemon game, I do not recall which one it was, but there was mention on somebody actually pulling off an Eviolite hidden ability Bidoof, or it had simple ability. I do not recall which ability it had. But somebody actually pulled off a competitive Eviolite Bidoof. I did not get how, but they did. But speaking of which, the Saturday, not yes, because obviously, yes, I do my recordings occasionally on a Sunday when my mum and dad go out to do their church activities. But on Saturdays, I always see my two only friends, and one of the friends I actually had a Pokemon battle against, and I can honestly say his team involved using a particular Pokemon that I dubbed to be ridiculously unfair to fight against, which was, it was basically a sunny day team, but he had a Fire Terror Choice Scarf held item under Tailwind regular Typhlosion that had Eruption. So the way how it worked out was he brought in a Pokemon that was able to use the move Tailwind, and then when he brought out his Typhlosion, turn 1, holding the Choice Scarf, used Eruption, Wildfire Terror, so he was guaranteed to outspeed me, and knowing the fact of the move Eruption, it does heavy damage on any Pokemon on the battlefield of the opposing side, so long as the Pokemon who's using the move has a ton of HP. The less HP the less HP the Pokemon has, the less damage Eruption does. And the reason why he had Typhlosion under Tailwind with Choice Scarf while being a Fire Terror was so that way he could guarantee to outspeed anybody he's up against while having Typhlosion under max HP, use Eruption, and just one-hit kill practically every Pokemon he was up against. And honestly, I found that to be outlandishly unfair for me. Because one Pokemon that I used in a team against his Fire Terror, Choice Scarf, Tailwind, Eruption, Typhlosion, I used an Eviolite Larvesta. I am not joking. I seriously used an Eviolite Larvesta, and you'd be thinking, wait, why did I take liberty doing an Eviolite Larvesta? Because Larvesta is the fire bug type, it's easily killed in one hit every single time. That may be. But I had him team up with a Acid Armor, Aqua Ring, Baton Passing Vaporeon. I used one Acid Armor, Baton Passed into Larvesta after using the Aqua Ring as well, and I had my Larvesta also carry the move Amnesia, and my friend was actually using a Reshiram in his team, and his Reshiram was not able to kill my Larvesta in one hit. I'm not joking. Larvesta actually took less than a quarter health damage from a Reshiram. I do not get how I successfully did it, but I did. Now, anyway, Thundurus. I'm pretty sure. There he is. Thundurus only appears when a heavy rainstorm. Now the problem is, Thundurus is another Pokemon that's going to be really. Okay, we just got to like hit him 3 times. Same thing to what we did with yeah, we got to hit him 3 times, exactly the same thing as we did with Tornadus. But Thunder is actually a lot easier to do because you can actually navigate on Basculegion and chuck items while... Oh. Oh, we're going to have to do 3 hits on him again. Okay, I got another hit on him. Right, let's backstrike him. And I'm going to go for Liquidation again. It's going to be boosted in power because of the Rainstorm. Okay, hitting me with Thunder. Guaranteed a hit, unfortunately. For me. Right, Ultra Ball time. And we got him. Now, should I bother going for the mass outbreaks here, or should I just ignore them? Because, I mean, if we get a shiny to pop out, then fair enough, but I can't guarantee the outcome in this scenario for myself. Right, just do this. Fast way of scaling up a mountain, actually. Do not get how, but it works. Just ignore these Pokemon, including the Alpha Perugly. Okay, Shellow's my cell break. See. And another Shellow's one down here. Now, actually, yeah, we are going to be exploring this area because we did hear that Giratina appeared in Cobalt Coastlands, so we're not going to be leaving the area until we have picked up Giratina. So that's what we're going to do. But of course, we're going to check out the Massive Mass Outbreak first. And of course, we're going to heal my team up as well because it will help. Of course, the Mass Outbreak there is a freaking Magikarp. Right, okay. Just launch up. Starly, not surprised on that one. Bless me. In fact, while I'm actually doing this, I'll definitely mention something I'm actually in the middle of doing right now on my Switch, actually. I'm actually doing a new playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet, but I took the liberty of allowing myself to get the Shiny Charm early. I might have mentioned this in one of my previous episodes or whatever, but I'm trying to see how many shiny Pokemon I can obtain in a regular playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet with or without using Herba Mystica, because I know you can get 10 Herba Mysticas providing that you go into Kitagami and you talk to this one NPC that allows you to have chairs depicted on each and every single tablecloth that you happen to get your hands on. And I got my hands on every single tablecloth to allow me to get all of those chairs, and because I got all of those chairs, I managed to get 10 Herba Mysticas, and I used them to hunt for certain Pokemon under a mass outbreak to save a little bit of grief for me with hunting them for the road ahead. But I have actually obtained a significant amount of shinies without actually using the Herba Mystica, because I'm basically playing Pokemon Scarlet on the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which allows 50 Pokemon to be spawned at the exact same time, so you have a far better chance of finding shiny Pokemon while just freely exploring the overworld. Well, anyway, we've gone over the time limit now anyway, so I don't know whether I should actually take the liberty of going through the last 3 mass outbreaks, because it might not be relatively important because of every one of them we've ran to so far has not had a shiny, but then again, it's not like I'm going to be keeping these shinies anyway. So, I'm going to call it into the episode. I'll have a look to see what the last 3 mass outbreaks are off camera. But next time, after grabbing Tornadus and Thunderous, we do still have Landorus and Giratina to obtain, so we're going to be obtaining them next episode. See you guys then.